do it on my iPad, whatever
I
it
am
is.
live. We are live. Can everybody see us okay? Can everybody see us? Well, see me. Mel's behind the camera.
I am here. I am a ghost.
Argnar says it's working. I see you, but he said that before I pushed and go live, so I don't. Cecil says yes, so they can see us. Hello,
I
everybody.
I can see us. We're good.
Oh, good, good. Um, okay, I'll wait till you sit down.
I'm a coming. I'm a coming.
Come in, come in, come in. Ghost,
Oh, all right.
ghost, ghost. Okay, so we are welcoming you to the very first ever prime time fish crime, where we do all things that nobody should do with our tanks and our fish, and then we get away with it. So it's going to be me and it's going to be Mel, and we're going to do this every Saturday, preferably at my normal time. It's two Pacific, 5 Eastern, but today was just a little late because we had some issues. So okay, let's say hi to everybody real quick. We have first one up in here was Cecil, but I think Cam was the first one up in the other one. So, and then Cam is here. Hello, guys. Cecil asked me what I was smoking. Unfortunately, nothing. But uh, and then we've got. I know I saw Arc up there. He is Arc Knight and Cody and Sutton Road Aquatics. He's gonna kill me, or they're gonna kill me, but I can't remember. And hello, everyone else. So,
Robert.
oh, Robert, man, yeah. Hello,
Yeah.
Robert. Glad to have you. Just telling everybody this is the first episode of Prime Time Fish Crime. Don't tell everyone. She said, Cody says they commit at least 4 felonies a day. Why isn't this working? That is not this is what I'm trying to show. Technical difficulties are all over the place today. Yeah, it's not a crime unless you get caught. That's all I'm saying.
Right. This is our safe space where we can omit all of our fish capades to each other.
Uh-oh. You there still? There you are. You broke up for a minute. You cut out for a minute.
I can hear you.
Okay. Well, we couldn't hear you for a second. You were frozen.
So. Weird.
Okay, so Mel is going to tell us all about one of the things we're going to talk about is Mel telling us all about how she finagled her way around getting more tanks, that when her other half said no more tanks, and how she finagled that. So we're going to listen to her expertise on this one, see how that goes.
Right. So there comes a time in the hobby where you get a little carried away. Can you hear me? Am I still breaking up?
No, you're good now.
Okay. You get a little bit carried away, and one tank turns into 2, and 2 turns into 3, and so on and so forth. And the voice of reason in your life will tell you no more tanks. And they might be right, but this is primetime fish crime after all. Right. So my solution to said no was a floor pond, quote unquote.
Yep.
So by floor pond, I mean anything that holds water on the floor. You call it a floor pond, it is no longer a tank.
It is no longer a tank.
Yeah, technically. So I was like, you said no more tanks. You said nothing about floor ponds. There's also another one called a shelf puddle. Yep, shelf puddles are also not tanks, but will do you just fine.
Argonite says use a bathtub to keep fish. That's not a tank.
Yep, also not a tank.
Yep, we had a couple more people. What the hell just happened? My stupid thing did something. Okay, is my bad?
Yeah, I can hear you. I don't know what this. Maybe the storm is getting to us.
Maybe. We had Amy come.
Fishy things.
How are you? Glad to see you guys here. Okay, so Arknight's got a good one. Bathtub.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's why I like Because
Floor
I don't.
ponds and shelf puddles, and you don't get you're technically still in the clear. You don't get murdered by the significant other.
Exactly. That's why I like being completely single because I can go off the rails and nobody's there to stop me. So
You are out of control.
I am. I'm gone. And even my kid can't stop me now. She's an instigator as bad as I am. Hey, Mike. Glad to see you. Welcome to Primetime Fish Crime. I love saying that. It's so cute.
Primetime fish crime, where I'm admitting I'm
All the fish
admitting
crime.
recent crimes,
Oh, Jose's here too.
fish
I just saw him.
felonies.
Yep, right. Hey, Jose. Sorry I didn't see you. Yeah, so that's, I don't know. I'm trying to think of all the ways I get away with things, but I probably shouldn't say
Well,
that.
you can't get away with something if nobody's told you no.
Right, exactly. Good point. Good point. So I get away with
I mean,
everything.
unless it's the internet telling you no and you didn't listen to said advice and did your
Uh,
own thing.
that's what I usually do. I usually
Well, that counts.
I learn from my mistakes. I can't trust anybody else's mistake. They probably did it wrong. So, okay. So, do
Thank
you
you,
want?
Amy.
Oh, what she say? I missed it. Oh, you plant.
They're crazy looking. Let's see. He's talking about my plants back here. It's
Yeah,
just taking over the wall back there.
yeah, it has.
Yeah, I'm about to be setting up. I'm gonna break actually that 29 right there. That one. I'm breaking that down. Which lesson learned. I'm definitely going to be treating plants that I get from random people or just in general now because I'd have to break that 29 down anyway, even if I wasn't setting up a because that's where the 56 is going to go for the angels.
Yeah.
It's going to fit. It'll fit there, but it'll just be taller. I got to break it down either way because on some plants I ended up getting snail leeches of all things, and they are basically you got to tear your tank down like
Yeah.
and burn the substrate and so I don't know, it's going to be a pain in the butt, and I've got to treat all the plants that are in there if I want to keep them, which I will do. And then I'm going to have to, at least they don't go after fish, but they have been going after the shrimp and snails. So, and they're not like giant leeches, they're like small, like they almost look like batter planaria.
Mhm.
But they like inchworm like a leech. They are a leech. They're gross. But they've been going after the shrimp. I still got a ton of shrimp, but I'm basically gonna have to inspect every single shrimp that I pull out of there and treat everything, and just it's gonna be a pain in the butt. Lesson learned. As far as I don't think I'll quarantine plants per se, but I'm definitely gonna start taking measures as far as like at least doing a dip of some sort because that's ridiculous.
Yeah. Cam says, "What are snail leeches?" Mike Hunt says, "Are they originally from outside?" And Jorge is in here. Jorge.
So I read snail leeches. They predate mostly on snails. They most often come in on like plants from people or ponds. Like if you get pond plants from somebody, there could be snail leeches in there. They do lay eggs all over plants and stuff like that. They're just and they're impossible. Like I have no planaria. Apparently, that doesn't work on them. Levamisol doesn't work on them. Dog dewormer doesn't work on them. Like a heavy concentration of salt should work on them, but that would basically kill the plants too and everything else.
Yeah.
At least at the concentration needed to kill them all.
Yeah.
So it's basically a tank teardown situation. And like I said, I have to tear it down anyway because I was gonna put a new tank there, but it's still like kind of worked out for me, but it's still something that I never want to run into again. I'm just glad that they're not going after the fish. Honestly, I'd be way more upset.
Yeah.
Um, but it's not like a super heavy infestation either. So I guess there's that. But I just think it's crazy that like they're technically worms, but none of the dewormers will work on them because leeches are crazy, like hardy. I think they're like the cockroaches of the tank. So I'm probably gonna have to go nuclear and just not even keep the substrate, treat all the plants, and inspect everything I pull out of there.
That's what I would do. Well, I'd say
Yeah.
that, but maybe not. It might be like, okay,
Yeah.
just nice to see you.
Yeah. So lessons I've learned so far as because like the whole reason I wasn't treating new plants was because I was like, well, how bad could hitchhikers be? Because like most of the hitchhikers I've gotten so far have been like, harmless, like snails or just harmless things. And um, I guess I had to learn the hard way, but I mean, also like I didn't want to treat the plants because I was reading that doing some of these dips on them can be like hard on them and stressful, like needlessly stressful. And so I just decided, whatever, like I would just rinse them off in tap water and put them in there, like rinse them off real quick and put them in the tank.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to be, I got to change that because
Don't want more leeches.
like if I wasn't already going to have to tear that thing down, I would be so much more upset.
Yeah.
Like I would like if I wasn't already planning on getting rid of that tank and having to tear it down, it would be a way bigger deal to me, but it's still a pain in the butt because I'm going to have to, like I said, treat everything I want to keep out of there and inspect everything I pull out and want to keep. So
Right.
it's still going to be a pain in the butt. But learn your lesson through me. Let's put it that way.
That's a crime she got caught with.
Yeah, that's a crime I did not escape from. Yeah.
Oh, you froze again.
Did I?
I think you froze again. It's a crime you what?
You're freezing too. I said that's a crime I didn't get away with. Not treating my plants.
Right. Amy says, I'm trying to go in order so that way I don't miss anybody. Did you do anything else with the 90-gallon bow front? Yes, I did. As a matter of fact, that's probably one of the things I should bring up. I took all the minnows and hillstreams and all that stuff out of the 90-gallon, threw in a heater, rescaped it. Well, I didn't rescape it, my kid did. And then we put in lovely Artemis, who is my Oscar. And she's shy, so I'm gonna be trying to find some dither fish that she won't be able to eat. I had her. This is a crime I didn't get away with either. I had her with my smaller fish, my killifish, and I had her with about 8 killifish, 6 glass catfish, bunch of cories. But she's like barely 3 inches, so I thought surely she can't eat these fish. She wasn't when I got her. She was small enough for it wasn't a problem. Well, when the electricity went out, I wasn't feeding because I wanted less ammonia in the tank. And when Artemis was circling the tank with a glass catfish sticking out of her mouth, with the tail sticking out of her mouth. So I was like, I freak out. I go to grab the fish out of her mouth, and she takes off. So I'm sitting here thinking, oh God, it's going to kill my fish. And I mean, yeah, I don't like the fact that my glass catfish, which aren't that cheap, got eaten. The worst part is she had eaten 7 of my killifish. 7 of the colony I had in there. There was only 8 to begin with, so now I have only 1. So that's one I didn't get away with. Jorge says Jose. Sorry, Jose. Generally likes to treat plants, only changed with new plants and got a pistillus. Recognized it right away. Only lost 1 Odessa barb and small pleco. That's good. I had a pistillus just recently with Gidget and with my electric blue cars and their babies.
Or they're better now, though, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're fine. Treated them with Icex and Canopus, and they're doing great. Oh, Beto came in. Hello, Beto. Jorge says use a yo-yo loach for your snails. Those things get big though. Well, compared to loaches?
Oh, I forgot to mention I just got my first what are they, Botia loaches or however
Yeah,
you pronounce that.
yeah,
Um, yeah, I got some Emperor loaches,
oh,
which
sorry, go ahead.
yeah, I guess they're like the yo-yos, just
He said
a
they
little
use
bit harder to find.
yo-yo to get rid. Yeah, they are. I really would like to have some myself. Jorge says he used a yo-yo loach to get rid of his leech Oh my god, infestation.
What kind of leeches were they? Do you know?
No, he doesn't say that. Well, I'm getting there. Hi, Barb. Hello, Barbara. Let's see. Jose says he uses alum dip, and Mike says he thinks they've all done it. Got bladder snails from one single plant that I brought home on a weekend on an impulse buy. Yeah, bladder
Well, see,
snails.
I don't mind those. I don't mind bladder snails. I don't mind the ram's horn snails. Those are, like best case scenario hitchhikers.
Yeah, yeah, especially compared to that. But my bladder snails are
Mm-hmm.
horrible. They're horrible. They're horrible. But no, like nobody believes me that how bad they are, and that I can't just starve them out because of the way they came in. They just inundated the way it came in. So I don't. It's like I got rid of some of them, but like most of them in most of my tanks. But there's a few tanks that still pop up in every now and again. Like the 90 gallon, that one is horrible for snails. I don't know why, because there was nothing I put in it that had snails on it, and so what little snails started shouldn't have gotten that bad. But Jorge says nasty leeches. They were leeches. Hey, Cornish is here. I didn't see them. Brought two Venustus cichlids. I think I said that right. My African cichlid tank, and 10 minutes later, they were both eaten. Yeah, they are. Oh yeah, we haven't made our little announcements. You talked. I did a little bit with the Oscar, but you didn't tell everybody about your new stuff.
Yeah, I did.
The first time.
Oh, oh, right. When we thought we were live.
Yeah, yeah, we thought we were live,
Um,
guys. Sorry about that.
yeah. So I just told them I got the Emperor loaches. Um, so I got the Emperor loaches recently, and then I made my first order of fish from Tropical Fish Co.
You froze again. You froze again.
Yeah, I don't know why I keep freezing randomly.
It's probably internet
And
service.
so do you. Am I back?
Yeah, you're back.
Are we good?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. So I made my first order from Tropical Fish Co. And I got 2 red lizard whiptails. And I got 2 blue marble angels to add to my angelfish buying spree, I guess I'll call it. And they are absolutely gorgeous. I could show everybody.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me turn the camera around here. The red lizard whiptails are still pretty small, but the blue angels will be easy to show.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
I don't know if you want to pop me on full screen for a quick second.
Yeah. I was just waiting until you.
So we can show them. Yeah.
Okay, I'm doing it. Come on, there we go.
All right, so here they are.
Beautiful.
Oh, one of them we're calling one polar, and the other one we're calling glacier.
Yep. They're so cute.
The day that they got here, Jody knows what she's doing. I mean, the quality is amazing. I feel like it's every bit as good as, people say Dan's fish is the best or whatever, but I feel like the price is better with Tropical Fish Co. The quality is there every bit. And she also, like, you can tell that she puts, substantial amount of effort into picking you the prettiest looking ones with
Right.
like perfect fins and everything. Um, she made sure to pick the ones with the best fins and everything for me. So, um, yeah, I mean, I can't say enough good about it. If I That's going to be the first place that I check as far as ordering fish online goes.
Oh, me too.
Also, it's great to be able to support her too.
Yeah, it's nice to have a friend
Um,
that's got good. Not only do they have a business, but you don't even have to fake liking it because they're really good at their job. So
oh yeah, yeah. And these guys, the first night that they were here, I've probably had them a couple weeks now. Um, which I still am going to do a post unboxing. I've just been working too much. But literally the same night that they got here, I had a bunch of guppy fry in this tank. It's kind of like I've been using it for quarantine and stuff, and there's a bunch of fry and stuff. Anywho, the night that they got here, I put them in here and I made a joke because there was like at least 50 guppy fry in here, and I said, "Eat up, guys! Like you guys had a trip and they were fasted and everything, so I knew they were hungry, and I just put them in here and was like, eat up, guys! I don't care." And literally like the next morning, no guppy fry, all gone. So
well,
they're little great white sharks. But that was a really good sign. You bring them home the first night that they're here out of the bag and they're chasing down guppy fry.
yeah, that's quick work.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
is that your? Do you have any more, or
Any more what? Angels?
as if it
Do I
went
have any
out?
more? Right. Do I have any more what?
Addition. Sorry, I must have froze. Any more
Oh.
addition?
Yeah, so there's also this guy here on the leaf is one of my new twig catfish. I got 3 of those off the guy who I bought the angelfish tank from.
Yeah.
So they're in here. There's a whole new batch of baby pandagaras in here I'm growing out because I refuse to have a tank that can house pandagaras and not have pandagaras.
Right.
So there's a group of 6 baby pandagaras floating around in this tank. And the 3 twig cats, and then the emperor loaches, I don't know that I'll be able to find them. I still got to get these guys out of here. Frost and Snow. There's a peppermint pleco. I've had him a while.
It's really pretty.
One of the red lizard whiptails was out earlier, but they're still very small and can hide easily. So I don't know that we'll be able to see them. That and the emperor loaches are still very small too. Oh, I see one, but I don't know that you guys will be able to see
Where's
the red
that?
lizard whiptail.
Oh, the red
It's
lizard.
like on the heater. Yeah, it's like on the heater
Yeah, that's
back there.
yeah. You can't
Hard to
really.
see.
At least I
Didn't
can.
think so. Well, yep, things are hiding in here. Um,
Well, it's got lots of places to hide.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But I promise there are emperor loaches and red lizard whiptails in there. And then these 2 are getting big.
Yes, they are. Oh my God,
Um,
they're getting so huge. They're bigger than the last time I saw them a few days ago.
yeah, anchor on the right and orca on the left.
Yep, they're so
And
pretty.
Schmutz, the one and only.
Schmutz and Orca look like they got their fins a little back.
Oh, if he put it up, he'd be hitting the hornwort.
Yeah, but it's not Schmutz not looking like that too? He looked like he had his fin back for a minute. Yeah. Or is that just how his
Yeah,
fin was?
they're just relaxing.
Okay. Just when I see fins that are like down, it kind of worries me.
Nah, she's fine.
Okay.
So Schmutz is just chilling
There she is. There's the girl. There's the queen
in
of
all
the.
her glory.
Yep.
Yeah,
And there's
yeah.
those balloon mollies. Where's the one that was like horribly, horribly over pregnant?
Oh, that's over here with these guys. My little blimp back there. She was super duper pregnant, like more pregnant than I've seen any other fish ever. And then she started, those are some of her babies in the front.
They're
They
so
have
cute.
big babies. They're kind
I
of,
see it.
I haven't had, although one thing that I think is interesting with the balloon mollies is they don't seem to be big fry eaters. Like
Yeah,
not even right after they're born, they don't go after their fry.
that's awesome. Different.
In my experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's been having like today, like she just started with the weird floaty issue again. But it went away and now it's back, so I don't know.
Pregnant is what I meant to say.
Yeah, I don't know. I knew that um guppies can like have their babies and then they hold on to sperm or whatever, and then they can have more babies like after have like without being reintroduced to the male or something. I think that might
Yeah.
be going on with this balloon molly is a guess. I don't know if they can do that or not. I've just heard that guppies can.
Oh yeah, they can.
So I don't know. I'm thinking that might be going on with her because I haven't put her back with the other males since she had the first batch. So I don't know. I don't know. I need to get her out of there though, because the angels are being jerks. So
Yeah, I saw that going after one of them earlier.
yeah, the angels are kind of bullies. But yeah, that's the I think that about covers all the new stuff. Whoop.
Julio's.
Button. Hitting buttons.
Okay.
Coming back. All right.
Yeah, there we are. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I already came in earlier. Yeah, I made Gloria a mod so that way she could put the link in the chat. So my little additions. I don't know how much you guys know since what I've got, but I've got my Oscar, like I was telling you guys before, that ate all my fish, my colony of killifish that I love. Hey, it's NLA. How's it going, dude? Nice to have you here. Yeah, so she ate one of my other announcements. I had a colony of 8. I can't pronounce their name either. It's like Kunganese or something like that. It's really weird, and I'm probably mispronouncing it way badly. But I had a colony of 8 of them, and I put her in with them because she was too small to eat them, and then she ate them. Ate all but one of them. So now I've only got one left. And then so I got her, and then I did my first order from Tropical Fish Co. as well, and got my unicorn fish, and I'm so excited. I love it. That's the blue Galeris. I finally got it. I would love to show you guys, but I'm not at home right now. So I will. I did do a video about it though, so you guys can go check it out and see how beautiful they are. And I also right away by day 2 got eggs. So I'm super excited about that. I've got a total of 8 eggs. I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but blue Galeris only drop a few at a time. And I've got 8 eggs so far, and I'm excited. They look viable too, so I'm good. I'm good with that.
I'm excited for you.
I can't help it. I know most people probably already know. But I'm like, I gotta see. I really have. Everybody knows I've got 6 axolotls now. I think that everybody knows that. Oh, and I'm actually downsizing a little bit. I can't say that. Never mind.
No. You were downsizing?
Yeah, well, I took down 3 tanks to put up the one for the blue Galeris, and then I took down emptied some guppies out of another tank and took that down. But then when I emptied the guppies out, I sorted guppies and for my line, and now I've got 3 guppy tanks instead of just 2. So I don't think it really counts that I've gotten rid of them. However, I am moving things around.
You're making changes.
Yeah. Beto says they always wonder if fry predation is more prevalent in fish that get fed live food. That actually sounds like it makes sense. And Mike says getting
Of
your
course, now that I sit down, I see a red lizard whiptail on the out and about.
of
Now
course
that
you
I'm over here,
do.
yep.
Yeah. Mike says getting your fish to breed is like the best part of the hobby, in my opinion. I agree with that. I totally do. Cornish says they went from 12 tanks to 7, but they're already thinking up new tanks to start at. That's the way it goes. Let's see if I can count how many tanks I've got now. Let's see, 3, 8, 12, 15. I've got 16 in 15 or 16 in the living room, and then another one. Oh wait, no, I forgot I got one in the kitchen too. So that's 16 or 17, and then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got I think 10 or 12 in the bedroom. So not that many. It's not
You
quite
can
30.
count on my tanks on one hand.
Yeah, yeah, you can't on mine. You can't even count them on both hands. So yeah, but I am trying to I'm trying to consolidate tanks and get rid of some fish. I did get rid of a whole tank full of fish, which made room for another fish, but then I ended up getting more fish and then you know
Which
how
tank full?
the tank full that had was in what were they in? They were in my 48 gallon. I took that one down. That's one I took down. My 48 gallon. It was really odd. It was narrow and very tall, which would have been great for angelfish when I had angelfish, but I don't have them anymore. So what I had in there was honey grammies, false chili cories, dwarf acaras. I think that might have been it. Anyway, I got
Did
rid of
you
all.
get rid of the fish, or did you disperse them amongst other tanks, or?
Well, first I put them in all in one tank, but then I did make a deal for the dwarf acaras because I really didn't want to get rid of them. That if they have any progeny, that I get to raise some of them, so I get to have some back. So I left the door open for having more dwarf acaras. But yeah, so
There you go.
Cornish says definitely not too many. See, that's what I'm talking about. I love the fish hobby. Everybody's an enabler. Love it.
Yeah.
So, what are some of your guys' crimes, fish crimes? Let us know what you got.
Yes. Do
Get away.
tell.
Yeah, we want to know. We can't just be the only ones sharing our stories. Then you have
This
increment.
is a fish police free zone.
Oh, you froze up again.
I know it keeps happening. I don't
Why did
understand.
you if you said something important? So
I said this is a fish police free zone.
yeah, it is very much. No fish police here. So
Nope.
everybody's got to show up there, show
And you
their.
have to tell us if you are one.
Yes, you have to. It's the law. If you're the fish
Yep.
police, you tell us.
Yep.
Can't.
You have to.
Yep. So, okay. Mike says he added a little yo-yo loaches to a cichlid tank, and all hell broke loose. And watched my large male blue polar cichlid smash a yo-yo loach against the glass right in front of me like Fish Thunderdome.
Wow.
Awesome.
Wow.
That's
I
not
love how he described that.
Yeah, me too. That was a good like Fish Thunderdome. That was good.
Yeah, that was a great describer.
Beto says they got 30 guppy fry feeding them worms and they grow really fast. They're called multicolor. Oh, cool. That's cool. You got to post some pictures or show.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see that.
I've got a disc on it. I'll forget about it, but I do have a Discord. Crap! Can I share that link? I'm afraid if I go out of here, I'll mess everything up. Does anybody in here have the link to that? Nobody cares. Anyway, if you guys want to be on the Discord link, I plan on, if it's not already in my description, I plan on putting one there. So, anyway, so next thing. So you got away with the floor pond and the shelf puddle. How did you get away with 56?
Well, I think after a while, your significant other just it starts to be something akin to the stages of grief. So I believe, it's the whole bargaining and then denial and acceptance finally. And I think he finally hit the acceptance
Either that or you just wore him
phase.
down.
Yeah. Well, that's the same thing.
Oh yeah, good point.
So, I think we finally reached the acceptance phase of grief there. Um, yeah. Nope. Still here.
Well, that's good. You're not dead yet.
Yeah. Nope, not yet. We'll see. We'll see. There's still time.
Would that be a fish crime or a human crime? I mean, it'd be crime on human, but it would be because of fish. So fish
I
slash
think
human.
it counts. I think it counts as a fish crime.
Yeah, see, I agree.
Fish related crime. Yeah. Doesn't have to be against fish to be a fish crime.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't get away with mine either. So Cam says just have to do some favors for the significant other. Again.
No, I don't think that would work, unfortunately. Nope. But at least it's all contained to one room still.
Cecil says just tell me he's not gonna get none if you can't get more tanks, and believe me, he'll let you get more tanks. Oh, I almost said something very inappropriate there. I'm not going to. This is exactly why I don't have fish police in my house. Like I'm totally single, have been for like 10 years or whatever, and I'm totally cool with that. I don't have to share my boat. I don't have to share my couch. I don't have to share my bed. Certainly don't have to share my fish. So I'm good with that.
You do what you want.
Do what I want.
Mm-hmm.
Are you paying this month? Like,
yeah. I do want to say that I was very proud of him. He's done a few plop and drops for me when I wasn't here when fish arrived.
Oh hell yeah.
So that made me proud.
I can imagine.
Yep. Also, he is the best aquarium lid cleaner in the world.
Well, so everybody's got to be good at something.
I mean, I feel like for somebody who doesn't want anything to do with the hobby and doesn't, and isn't, into it, like doing the plop and drop for me and, the fish, taking care of that stuff while I wasn't here.
Right.
So, I mean, got to give him that.
Well, mad props to the fish boyfriend. Cornish says, my wife is my fish enabler. When I think of a new tank to make, she's supposed to say, no, we have enough. But instead she says, oh, that sounds like a cool idea.
Sounds like a keeper.
Right? You can't get rid of that one. Mike says, I think everybody's significant other would describe us as having MTS. It's a real thing, but they love us despite it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I was with anybody, they would be tolerant of mine because I have a 770 square foot apartment. Like I said, 16 tanks in my living room. The biggest is a 90 gallon, so I'm not shirking my fish duties here.
And literally the other day you were talking to me about, and Anita, your daughter, she was talking to me about, or you both were talking to me about turning your coffee table, which there are tanks on, into an actual tank.
That wasn't my idea. That was hers. We took the 55.
And also your couch. You were also talking to me about turning your couch into a tank.
But that wasn't my idea either.
Well, it's still, I feel like a whole other level of MTS when you replace all your furniture with tanks.
Right. Well, I've already pretty much done it's not covered in tanks is my couch, and that's only because there's nowhere to sit one that they won't fall over.
Yeah, I think the couch would have to be like a waterbed situation.
Tim says, I can't imagine if my husband was into fish, then we got to come to agreements on what fish to keep. That's why you have multiple tanks, so you can keep whatever effing fish you want to. Screw that whole choosing.
His and hers.
Yeah, exactly.
Fish room.
Cody says, I had coffee table tank plans once upon a time. Yes, we got rid of or took down the 55 when we put the new 75 up, and like, well, the 40-gallon breeder, we take that when the axes go in the 75, we can use that one. And then I was like, no. She goes, what about a 75? I was like, oh my. So yeah.
Yep, that's a whole other level when you replace your
Yeah,
furniture with tanks.
yep. Well, I've only, like I said, I've already gotten rid of the couch, a TV stand, a couple of chairs, a bunch of stuff.
I contemplated getting rid of a bookshelf to fit a 75. That's about as far as I got. But it hasn't happened. It was a thought. It was
It was a thought, and I was like, yes, do it,
it
do it,
was
do
a thought. Yep, you were like, yep.
it. And Cody says, just settled on a 5-gallon on the coffee table. That lasted a week before I was told too much. I have two.
How many tanks do you have on your coffee table?
I have two right now, but that's because one's a 28 rimless and the other one's a 13-gallon rimless. So they're shallow, so they're really long. But the 28
So they take up most of the space.
Oh, they take up all of it. I don't have any tank. I don't have any room. I had to put a board where the 13-gallon is, so that way it would stay on the table completely. It was hanging off the top.
You had to extend the table to fit them. That's great.
Cody says, "Yeah, an intrusive thought." Talking about your thought for the
Mm-hmm.
JFC.
Yep.
What's JFC? What's JFC mean?
Who needs a bookshelf when you don't like to read books anyway?
C mean. Cody put JFC Shirley into the laughy faces. You have to tell me. Corner says they saw one YouTuber who put a fish tank in his bathroom. Can't decide if that's too much or if I need to do that. I almost did, but we don't have any room. Like I'd already be hitting I already hit the wall almost with my knees.
On the back of the toilet, Shirley. You don't need to get in there.
Oh yeah, good point. Good point. But I do have one.
Or one small enough to be next to your sink.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I do have a 14-gallon. No, that won't fit there. I do have a 4-gallon. But yeah, I have a fish tank in my.
We're giving you ideas. We're all just contemplating what we can get rid of and where we can fit things at this point.
That's our fish crime. That's the whole point. This is what do you call it? What is that word?
It's a good start.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Jesus fucking Christmas, Cody says. Beto says he has a fish tank in his bathroom. Oh, lucky.
Nice. Well, dump buddies.
Right. And I asked Anita why we would have a fish tank in the bathroom and nobody's ever in there. She goes, "You're in there all the time." I was like, "You're in there more than I am."
I feel like if I put a fish in my bathroom, I would have to name it latrine.
Yeah, right.
Like I would get one centerpiece fish and name it latrine.
A betta or something.
No, it would be latrine.
A white betta with yellow spots on it. Yellow or brown.
Or just a brown fish, a torpedo-shaped brown fish.
Yeah, that would work
of
too.
some sort. Yep.
Mike says he want to build a 30-foot long, 4-foot wide, 4-foot high river system tank in my basement. Oh, that's awesome. I say do it. I say do it. Ark says there's room in the attic for some tanks. Cody says you've seen porta potties bigger than her bathroom. In their bathroom, no thanks. And Mike says almost a little wife's convinced. Oh, that's good. You should definitely convince the wife, or else that's gonna be a problem. Cam says they got to put tanks where they can see them because the cats will ruin her life jumping on them. Always anxious. That's why.
Dude, I'm so lucky that my cats completely ignore my tanks. Like they do not even go in the room with them. Like they don't care. I'm so lucky.
Yeah, I worry all the time. Anita wants a cat, and I thought about getting one. At first, I didn't hesitate at all, but then I was like, "Oh shit, all these tanks around, and half of them don't have lids." So
yeah,
that would be dangerous.
That random one never came back.
It came back once or twice after that, but I wouldn't let Anita let her in. So, because what is that? Is that you?
What?
The beeping?
Beeping?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the air fryer.
Oh, okay. I just heard it. I was like, oh crap, what is that? But,
Yep. Someone's making food.
Ooh, that makes me hungry.
Not me, because I don't cook.
Oh, yeah.
Except for the fish. I'll cook for them. It's about as far as I go.
Cam says one of their cats is addicted to fish water. Ark says under the kitchen sink tank, unused space in the dishwasher tank. Don't get
Under the kitchen sink tank, unused space in the dishwasher tank. Freezer tank. Top of the fridge tank.
I can put one on top of my fridge. Oh! I've got a whole I've got like this much space above my cabinets. Like I can do fish tanks around the top of my cabinets in my kitchen. Oh my god, that would be awesome.
Oh fish yeah, I've got that same space. Yep. Cecil said, "Damn, that beeping had me look around the room to see what it was."
Yeah. Lori said, not the only one. Cecil thought it was one of her heaters. She thought. So yeah. So you guys got to give us some more fish prime because I'm all out of fish prime myself.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how many. I think that's all the ones I can think of mine too. As far as getting tanks I wasn't supposed to have.
One I get away with pretty often usually is rinsing my filters under tap water.
Well, that's not a crime.
It is if you ask the fish police.
That's a fish crime adjacent mythical
it's a misdemeanor.
Something. Yeah. Fish demeanor.
Fish demeanor, that's a good one. Oh, okay, so I'm trying to think. I feel like there was something else I was going to tell them, but I should have myself a little more put together before these things.
Shouldn't we all? I mean, it did take us, 15 minutes to realize that we weren't actually live?
It was almost right on 15 minutes. Cam said they stick ugly shrimp in the pea puffer tank, but now they're friends. See, I want to do that. I want to put some into my axolotl tank, some shrimp. But
no, you were gonna put guppies in there or something.
That's what I was about to say. Shrimp or guppies, but I'm not sure I have the cojones to put guppies in there. I put a guppy in like a teensy tiny one that had a crooked spine. I put them in with my electric blue cars because I thought surely they're gonna eat them. They ate my coolie loaches, so surely they'll eat a baby guppy that's like half the size of an inch or something. But you know what? I looked in there the other day. That damn guppy, bent like an L, is still swimming around the damn tank. And it was like,
see, you never know. They could be fine. You never know. It could be just fine.
Yeah. Mike says I have African cichlids in a planted tank. Told that's not even possible. Seems pretty possible.
That's more of like a achievement than a crime.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it might be a crime on plants.
Yeah, right. Fish local lake.
The plant police might come after you.
Yeah. Let's see. Cam said they don't even care. They just gave the shrimp a side eye. Corny says, Mike, it depends on the plants. If you wedge a nubius between rocks, they work fine with African cichlids, but if they're buried in sand, the fish will dig them up. I will tell you with South American cichlids, like the electric blue acara, if they won't come up easily, they will come up eventually. Because my electric blue acaras, when they were getting ready to spawn, they literally, I had my tank filled with jungle bout, and I mean they were wrapped around rock, all kinds of stuff. Well, it's only half planted now, and that's only because I replanted half of it. And it's like, yeah, it's pretty bad. So yeah.
My Corys are plant ripper-upperers.
Yeah. Mine
and Pandagaras.
Yeah, anything that sifts the sand, it's like they're gonna pull that shit up.
Okay, here's a crime.
Uh-oh. Here's a crime. Which one? Are you talking to me? Oh.
Yep.
He says
you have it pulled up.
Oh yeah. I still don't test my water for nitrates or have a water change schedule. I also might have collected some microfauna from local waters and brought it home.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
that's a good one. I can't remember. Okay, I confess I can't remember the last time I tested either. I might do it out of curiosity though.
I tested it.
here soon eventually. I know. Literally, like, I swear to God, I don't think you've gone a day without testing.
I did too. I went 3 days. No, I went one day.
One day?
I didn't test yesterday.
You were one day clean?
I was clean for one day. Yeah, sorry. I don't. Cam says we can't just go by Google. Got to experiment. That's for sure. Beto says, have you kept a ranga? It's a type of glassfish. No, the only type of glassfish that I've tried is the glass catfish, the glass skeleton catfish. It's the only ones I've tried. I don't even know what that is. I'm gonna have to look that up. See if I can.
Me neither. I've never heard of it.
Hold on 1 second. I show.
Fish crime: taking fish from a local lake.
Yeah, that's technically a crime.
Yep, that would be a crime. That is a legit crime. That is the normal cops might say something to you.
Yeah, especially.
I don't think I've ever taken fish home. I've taken like salamanders and like random things.
Oh, I'm gonna show you.
Actually, no, I lie. I've definitely brought home darters before. We have a ton of darters around here. Random darters. And a turtle.
Cody says they tend to watch the duckweed. If it looks ratty, they'll fertilize, but life is just hectic sometimes. That's just so. Come on. Glass catfish are so cool and so boring at the same time. I like them. They're adorable, but they are boring. They are kind of boring. They don't do anything but sit in one spot and just jiggle. It's hilarious. The DNR is so scary, so everyone keep your trap is scary, so everyone keep your trap shut. Cecil said he was thinking today about testing his water. Haven't tested it for I don't know how long. I just let the plants take care of it. Well, you got to.
I've been thinking about testing my water for like 2 weeks now and haven't done it yet.
Yeah, I think every time
it's been a thought.
I should test.
Yeah.
Lori says she doesn't chase parameters either, which I don't either. I think it's the only thing I do as far as chasing parameters is just trying to keep the nitrates from going over 180 like it normally does. That's another fish crime I get away with. My nitrates are sky high. No, the only thing I've noticed though is if my nitrates are super high, my pH drops from all the bio load. It's trying to cycle, I guess. So like whenever it has to go through all that and I don't change water often enough, the pH drops. So
still?
Well, I've been doing more water changes, so not really. My more established tanks and stuff, it doesn't do that with. But actually my jungle tank it does, but not often because I keep that water changed mostly a lot though. But my bare bottom tanks and the ones without plants, those do sometimes if I don't change them frequently. Mike says they test for nitrates once a month. That's not good. Yeah. At this point,
yeah, I think that's a good habit to get into. Just
yeah.
As far as safe than sorry goes,
right.
Speaking of safe than sorry, I'm definitely keeping my fingers crossed as far as this storm's concerned. I really don't want to lose power.
Well, if you do you have sponge filters and a bike pump? An airline too?
No, I don't have a bike pump. You'd think I'd buy one, but I don't because I don't own a bike. I've got the co-op pumps that are battery backup, which you think would cover me, but literally like I've had the worst luck with them. Like my most recent one that I bought the 2 outlet co-op pump. And it's been working great, but like most of the pumps that I buy of theirs will like just randomly it's not the sponge is clogged, but they just like won't put air out. Like they'll be on, but they just like they aren't strong enough, or like they just, and I don't put them through a lot of work. Like they'll just be on a 10-gallon, like, and they just will all of a sudden not put out enough air, and no matter what I turn it to. And I've had them replace so many that I just kind of gave up.
Yeah.
And so like I've got one good working battery backup one right now, which I guess I could move around to the tanks if I had to. But I don't know. I was thinking about trying a different battery backup pump from maybe someone else, but I don't know. I haven't done it yet.
You were thinking about what? You froze again.
I was thinking about choosing a different brand of. I know other people make battery backups,
Oh,
um, but it just sucks because I had the same problem with the co-op heaters too. Like
yeah.
the co-op heaters were shit for me, and like it just sucks because I love the product like itself. I just wish it worked better for me for whatever reason.
Yeah, right. Um,
Yeah.
Beto said they had a group of Priscilla Tetras that were always displaying definitely not boring. Yeah, Priscilla, I've got some of those. Well, I did have some of those. Wonder if my electric blue car ate them. No, I think they're still in there. I had to move all the Tetras from the 55 to jungle, but this much space in the tank was theirs, and all the other fish were lined up like up and down, like in one steady. And if they got out of that little space, oh, they were vicious. They go right and run them right back. If they come up this much space, no shit, I'm not kidding you. And from the top of the to the bottom was lined with fish, and they were just all sitting in one spot, just doing this. And every time one of them would move out, Gidget or Pluto would be right back on top of them. So I moved them all out into the 75 with Oscar, Anita's Oscar, and he's like this big though. Like he's the tetras are bigger than he is. So I got them moved over there, and I don't really remember if there was any Pristilla tetras in there still. So Cornish says parameters matter if you're looking to breed, but otherwise stability is best, even if they're not the ideal parameters for the fish, at least in my experience. That's true. I agree with that. And Mike says all my non-quarantine tanks technically share. Yeah, mine don't, but that's just because I haven't figured out how to build one that I can afford yet. Last ice from Cam, you lost all your mystery sales. No, that didn't happen. They lost all their mystery snails from the cold. Yeah, I had a mystery snail that laid eggs and stuff, and I tried to. Yeah, they all died. Huh. Lori says she's got the generator ready just in case to run the linear piston air pump. Hell yeah. Cody said their co-op heaters suck too. And he said also sucked anus.
I will give this to the co-op though. They have the best customer service I've ever dealt with. Like they didn't make me jump through any hoops. They've replaced so many. Like I had battery backup air pumps for every tank, and then they would replace. They'd keep replacing them and replacing them. And I just gave up eventually. And the same with the heaters. They would just replace them. I would just shoot them an email, and they were like, "Here you go. Here's another one." And I'm like, all right, well, I guess I'll keep using them since you're going to keep sending me new ones. But after a while, I just started feeling bad about it. It was just like, no, I'm done.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, at some point, it's just like it's too much. So
Yeah.
Mike says he believes plop. I think he means plop and drop with most shrimp is a better strategy than trying to drip acclimate. More things can go wrong, and sometimes the ammonia that's built up in the bag is worse. I agree. I agree with that part too. Although I think if pop and drop because this parameters of the water is pretty much going to be the same unless the shrimp guy does like RO or something. But I found it's easy. Well, I can't speak to shrimp. Probably should shut my mouth because every shrimp that I've ever had until recently, so I should probably not. I should probably not go there. Janice, hello, Janice. Nice to see you.
Yeah, I think you are the one freezing, Shirley.
I am. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Janice agrees.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, there's somebody named Rosie Jr. in here. That sounds cool. I like that name. And she says, "Preach, girl." Everybody saying hello to Janice. Cam says she has battery air, but worry about the cold. And Janice says, "I'm the one freezing." Yes. Rosie says they love our stream setup. We thank you. We like having you. We're glad you like it. And Cody says co-op customer service is top notch, just not the product. Okay.
Oh, about the cold. Something that I found works really good. I mean, aside from having like last power outage I dealt with, I was worried about the cold too. I have glass lids on all my tanks except for one. But
And I forget.
so so I found out that using I used moving blankets to keep on top of, like, so the glass lid helps, but on top of that I wrapped the whole tank, including, like, except the very back portion so air could still get in, just like a little bit so that air could get in. I left open, but like I wrapped the whole tank and most of the top of it with a moving blanket, and it held temp so good. It was ridiculous. Like I was like, I now I keep moving blankets basically for the tanks.
Right, I would too. I don't blame you.
Yeah,
Well,
those were great for the power outage.
but when we had, I haven't had keeping the power on. Excuse me. But sorry, I keep yawning. The other day we had a power outage that lasted about almost 48 hours, and I was like done with it. There's almost 30 tanks in here. There's no way we're keeping all these fish alive. It's not going to happen. Well, I'm just like went into this feel sorry, pity myself thing, and just said, I was like, I'm not doing anything. I'm going to bed. And Anita stayed up all night. She stayed up all night pumping air into those tanks. With what she had done, she'd hooked up all the sponge filters and all the air lines that we had. She hooked them all together to one tube and ran that tube. Um, did I freeze again? Oh no, there I go.
You're
Anyway,
good right now.
okay. She ran all those, connected all those tubes together to one and hooked it to her bicycle pump. And she pumped all night, just over and over, just pumping them. And she kept having to stop every like 10, 15 minutes because she was pumping so hard and fast, it was heating everything up. Like the bike pump was getting hot. So so she had to stop. But that's the way we only lost one. We lost one loach of some kind. I think it was a coolie loach. But that was all
Yeah,
we
that's
lost.
brilliant.
Comes up with, she's so inventive. So
Hmm. I wouldn't have thought
yeah,
of it.
yeah, no, me either. When she's doing that, I was like, "What are you doing?" And she's like, "I'm hooking it up so we can pump the airlines." I was like, "That's not gonna work." She's like, "Okay, well, can I try?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, whatever floats your boat, go for it." Because at that point, like I said, I was just like, "I'm done with the whole situation." But she's like, "Yeah, she did it, and it worked aces. It was great." So Cornish said they had an ice storm about 10 years ago where they lost power and had to stay up for nearly 24 hours, heating water in my backyard grill and adding it to my tanks to keep my fish from dying. Oh yeah, that sucks. We didn't really keep ours warm, but it wasn't too cold. So it only got down to about like 70, 68, something like that. So it didn't get down as cold as it could have. And Janice says we're freezing and waiting for major storm coming in tomorrow. It's only 5 degrees at the moment. Yeah, Mel's having to do that too. Luckily, I'm in the Northwest, so I'm good. Let's see. I'm trying to get these. I'm way behind on comments. Uh-oh. Hold on. I got to check something.
Yeah, you're freezing like intermittently, but only for like a second or two. It's not horrible.
Oh, well, that's good. I mean,
It could be worse. It
unless
could
I
be.
unless I freeze going or something, and then watch me freeze just like that.
You better look out. People in this, the people in this chat might just cut that out, post it.
Yeah, right. Clip it. I've given him three things of ammo so far because that's the third time I did that.
Yep.
So let's see. Do not interrupt the person doing it to say it can't be done. Good point. Good point.
Yeah.
So, hold on, I gotta answer.
It's just started snowing here like an hour ago, but it's been freezing forever. Freezing
Right.
cold.
It's not been too bad here. I think the lowest it got was 39 the other night, maybe 35. So it's not been super bad. But I haven't turned my heater on all winter. So
You haven't?
no.
Well, that's because you like it freezing.
That's what I was about to say. It's because of that, and because I've got so many heaters in my tanks, so many tanks with heaters in them that because I don't heat the whole room. Fuck that nonsense. Like, no, I'm not.
You'd have to heat your whole apartment.
Yeah, no, I'm good with that.
Yeah. I mostly have the heat on for me.
Yeah, no, not me. It's so like hot at night that I sweat a little bit, and then I wake up freezing from having sweat.
Yeah, but to you, hot is like 70 degrees.
That's
To
true.
you.
That's true.
So,
Yeah, 68 is where I'm comfortably top at.
you're expecting how many inches? The little heart's hiding that. I hate that.
Oh yeah,
If
20 to
there's a 2,
22, you said.
no way.
Well, my mom in
No
Arkansas
way.
said that they were thinking about they were going to get that much snow and ice. So
I don't think I've ever seen that much. Like, at least not here in Cincinnati. I've heard we're supposed to get like 10, and that's a lot for here.
again,
You're back.
yeah, I know. That's why I said thanks. That's why I said I froze again.
Yeah. Is it the internet at wherever you're at, Kristen's?
Yeah, it's supposed to be. I mean, it's usually pretty good here, but I am upstairs, so it may just isn't it kind of windy out. So I don't know. But I don't know what the deal is. I usually don't have any problem with connection here. So, but
Well, when you freeze, it's not for very long.
yeah, Corner says they feel bad for their sister in Maryland who's supposed to get more ice than snow. So that's a problem. That's chances. That's what they've been saying, but things change fast in New England. Anyway,
Yeah,
so
we get ice and snow a lot. Like, the ice is the worst.
yeah, it is. It's because that's usually what causes the outages and stuff is the ice, unless it's like
Mm-hmm.
really heavy, a lot of snowfall. So speaking of outages, we've already told you guys our little tricks. Who else has got some tricks for helping through the outages? Anybody got
Yeah.
anything? Do what, Mel?
I said, yeah, outage tips and tricks are useful,
Yes,
especially right now.
Yep. Yeah, especially right now with everybody facing that.
Yep.
Storm.
I think although I used moving blankets to help keep temp in, and I mean, I think any blanket would work, but
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I used, so that's what I'm gonna go for because I have them. I know not everybody has moving blankets, but those, I mean, the difference was insane with the blanket over it.
Yeah, regular blankets will work.
Yeah.
Cody says, as a Wisconsin man, I'll say this once to everyone in the South. Ha ha. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not in the South anymore. The weather there was like, oh, even on the nice days in the summer were like 100 and something degrees. It's ridiculous. And it's, what is the word I'm looking for? Humid. I kept trying to say moist. It's moist. Moist.
Same difference.
Yeah. So, yeah, I forgot where I was going with that. Oh well. So they're celebrating that they're both in New England. It's already snowing everywhere. Is it snowing there yet, Mel?
Oh yeah, it's been snowing for like an hour and a half. You know what? Maybe I can creep up. I like keep looking over here, and the little baby whiptails are out, and I'm like maybe I can sneak up on his ass.
Good luck with that.
I don't know. They're so cute.
They are adorable.
And tiny.
I want them so bad. How big are they right now?
Well, their tails are really long, so I'd probably say like 3 inches with the tail. Maybe 2 inches, 2 or 3 inches.
Oh, we got a new.
But they're all tail.
Hello. Sorry, we got a new.
I see you.
Okay. Just nice to see you. Glad you're here. So we're just talking about tips to get through storms and such. When power
Tips to
outage.
get through storms and any crimes you can think of.
Yes, gotta think of the crimes. Those are important. Fish crimes.
Yep. Yep.
What have you committed? What fish crime have you committed that you got away with or didn't get away with?
Yep.
That
We need confessions. This is confession hour.
this is. It is.
Yep.
Confession of fish
Come
crime.
clean. The truth shall set you free.
And we're not fish police. We promise. We have to say so.
Nope. Yep. You have to tell us if you're the fish police.
It's a law. Stealing mail. Cody says stealing mail. Hey, I had people stealing my mail. That's no joke. That shit's no joke.
That is true. I forgot about that.
Well, I think
That's never happened to me. I don't think I've even met a porch pirate situation.
it was my postal worker was signing for my packages and then taking them, I guess, because he would bring them to where my apartment complex is, and he would geo check them in the geo tracker, check them in that he delivered it, and then I never got it. There was times when it was even signed for. So it had to you know what I mean? It couldn't have been just somebody taking it out of my mailbox or something. It had to have been him or her doing it. So
right. Didn't you lose a bunch of plants that way?
Yeah, I had two, not only that, but wheat stuff too. Somebody had sent me some packages with wheat and stuff in it. And yeah, lost it all. Lost it all because they kept stealing my packages. My dad sent me cards, Christmas and birthday cards, gone. All my cards and Christmas cards that people sent me were disappearing. And I was like, I just thought they weren't getting there. And then I saw that that my package had been signed.
Right.
Okay. Art Knight says having any tanks is a crime here. I'm not allowed to have pets where I rent. Well,
I didn't ask.
I didn't ask you either, although I did read it.
I rent too, and I didn't ask. I was just like, it's happening.
Okay, the question was, what are some tips and tricks for getting through power outages for this current storm going on? And also, what fish crimes have you done that you have gotten away with or not gotten away with, and why? What happened? You got to know those. Well, Cody, yeah, it wasn't a freak occurrence. It happened for months, and I kept reporting it. Finally, I reported it to their, I don't know who, I can't remember what they call it, but the basically the police of the post office. They investigated everything, but in order to find out if they've done anything to the person, I have to file a Freedom of Information Act report or claim or whatever you want to call it. So I have to file for the Freedom of Information Act just to get the information about this. But after I complained, within a couple of weeks, there was a new person on my route, and I have not lost any packages since. So, yeah.
Got him.
Yep. Beto says their fish crime is having tropical fish without a heater for months, but they did fine.
That would piss off the fish police, I'm sure.
The fish police are having a heart attack right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, first it was 9 degrees there.
It was 10 degrees earlier. It's probably less now where I'm at.
Yeah, I can't run tanks without heaters if they're tropical fish. So, because my heaterless tanks get down to like 60. So, oh, hey, Craig Catfish is in here. Hey, Craig. Hello. Nice to have you. Ark says the 20 heater just stopped working. Had to get a new one today. That's another thing. Anybody got any good heater recommendations that aren't going to break the bank?
I like my Hydra heaters personally. I bought another product I bought from the co-op that sucked. I bought a heater from the co-op. It's not adjustable, which the only reason I bought it was because I was ordering from the co-op anyway, because I get the discount because I'm a member. Yeah. But like whatever, I don't remember what brand it is. I think it might be Fluval, maybe. I don't remember exactly, but it's the only heater that they sell. They only sell one brand. And it's not adjustable. It sucks so bad. I have it in a 10-gallon, and it's keeping the tank at like 72, 73 right now. It's supposed to be at 78.
Yeah.
and the room is 71. So like it's complete garbage. So I ordered another Higer one that got here today before I was like, I need to get one before the storm. Like it's gotta happen. And
Yeah.
what actually another tip that I'm gonna do for in case of an outage, just to be safe, I'm gonna turn all the tanks up to 80 because that gives me more wiggle room in case I lose the temp.
Yeah.
It gives me more buffer as far as temperature goes to lose
Yeah.
before I start worrying.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Funk is in here.
So, but
Uncle Funk.
yeah, so before, if you think you're going to lose power, I would turn the heat up a little bit as much as you feel comfortable turning it up. And then I would get blankets ready. And if you don't have a glass top for your tank, like if you have like a rimless or you don't have a tank top, I also heard another tip about you could put like saran wrap over the top of it. And
Oh yeah.
that's cheaper than having to buy a lid, and you could just put the saran wrap over the top, and then I'd wrap it with a blanket and leave like a little bit, obviously, for some air to get in, like just like a
Yeah.
little tiny gap, but like at least you've got most of it covered, and that should make a big difference.
Right. Yeah, that's a good plan. A good
Yeah,
tip. Uh,
yeah.
Funk said something about a heater. Hold on. Where'd he go? Oh, he said he just got an Aqua L heater. I'm gonna see how that does. It looks really cool though. That's cool. I like my Hager heaters too. They're cheap comparatively, and that's one thing I do like about Hager. A few of their products have been a little with me, but
Hmm.
yeah, I like their heaters.
Well, the
And
light on the tank behind me is a Higer, and I love the light. And the other light on top of the ten's a Higer because they're the closest or at least of the budget lights that I looked into. Like I looked at Night Crew, I looked at all the other ones that were in the same class price wise, and the Higer is closest to the Fluval 3.0, at least as far as stats go.
I was actually meaning heaters, but I missed said lights. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, I love the Higer heater too. I've got a Fluval heater. Fluval is usually a good one. I've got what is that? Crap, I don't remember the brand. It's like I don't remember. I've had decent Fluval heaters, but I've been opting for Higer recently. Also the air pumps from Higer I've had great experience with. Um yeah, most of the things I've tried from Higer have been decent.
Yeah, the only things that I've tried from Higer, the funny thing is the only thing I've tried the things they sent me to review, and then
Um,
once I told them that I was gonna tell everybody that it messed up, they were like, "Nah, I'm good." They didn't. They offered to send me a pump, and so I could review that, and then I hadn't heard from them since. Like I even sent them the review for the pump and everything, and they didn't contact me ever. They were like, "No, I'm good," because I told them I was like, they were the backpack filter thing. It worked great, and then all of a sudden it just stopped working. It just wouldn't work anymore. And we tried everything. We even finally eventually took it apart and couldn't. And they were like, when I told them, they were like, "Oh well, we're working on it again. We've got it back in the drawing room." And I was like, "Okay, so what do I tell people?" I said, "I got to tell them something. I just did the review, and I'm supposed to do a follow up." And they were like, "Well, just tell them we're working on it." And then, like I said, they didn't they didn't contact me again. Okay, we got comments here. Funk says, "So far, every heater has let me down, and I tried every one on the market. Every brand has been hit and missed." Haggard's the only one that I've had that I haven't had any problems with. I think. Cody says, "For a budget light, the Hager is great. I run a 4 inch or 4 foot on my 75. It's 24 inches deep and no issues." Okay. I got this random off-brand light, but it's really awesome. Like it has a phone app, and you can adjust the light's intensity. You can adjust the different spectrums. You can do all that mess with it. I don't know how to do it, so I don't. But and it was only like $50 or $60, and it was amazing. And that's why the plants in the 28 are going so great. They're just blowing up. So
you need to show me that link at some point.
okay, I can do that now if you want me to.
Yeah.
what the blue Galaris looks like. I'm trying to find the one. I guess I could go to Tropical Fish Co.
Yeah, you could. Do you know how to bring that up?
Yes, I think so. I'm about to look.
Share it with the class.
Yes, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show the blue Galaris real quick, or I'm going to show the light real quick, and then I can find
And
it.
I'm going to defrost some Rapashi real quick.
Yes, it was.
BRB.
You do that.
I shall.
Okay, sorry.
I'll
guys.
still be here.
You shall.
I'll be behind the camera.
Behind the camera. Okay. Sounds good.
Behind the camera.
Behind it. Okay, someone's texting me. Hold on.
Gotta feed the hungry hippos.
Right? I might have to scan
My
a
freeloaders.
QR code. I gotta scan a QR code for this match. Sorry about all the sniffles. My allergies are acting out. Use passkey.
I'm glad I don't have those.
Allergies?
Yep.
Me too. That would be suck for you. Okay. I'm going to find my orders. Let's see. When did I buy that? Let's search. Just for fun. Okay. That's a second. Oh, here we go. It's Gamalta.
I might still have some crickets if I'm lucky.
Ooh, nice. That's fun.
And by if I'm lucky, I mean if they're lucky.
If we're lucky. Here's the light. It's it looks kind of lame, but it's, oh my god, it does so well though. I'm not kidding. Hey, wait a minute. Is that
yes? Do
20?
share.
Oh, that's for 12 to 18. I'm
What's the brand?
I think the one I got was a 36. It's called Gamalta. Gamalta.
Never heard of
I
it.
got the 36 to 42 inch one. This one was 40 or yeah, I had never either, and I saw it and I was like, oh, that's awesome. $52.99 right now. And it's got, let's see, it's got all these little buttons that I don't know what they do. And then it's got, there's the remote for it. Here's the different modes they've got for it. If I can get this thing to work. I'm sorry if I'm confusing you guys. I don't know how this works. This is the first time I've ever done this on my computer. But they've got all this white light, gold light, blue light. And they've also got the sunlight, the daytime mode where it goes from daytime to dark. It's got different colors. No. Dang. Anyway, it's got different colors on it. It's got the cycle, which is the day to night cycle: white, cyan, red, gold, blue, purple, and green. The purple is actually pretty cool, but it does nothing for anything. So, why? This is making me mad. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, it's got different about this item thing. It's got the 24/7 natural mode, customization mode, where you set the light, put it on purple, green, or whatever, and you can change them as you want to. And it's, well, you guys have seen the 28. The 28 is doing amazing, and it's growing like crazy. I've already trimmed it 3 times. So, and this light is what I've got on it right here. So it really works really well. And then here is the killifish that I was telling you guys about that I got. Put this on so you can see it really well. There you go. There's one picture of them. There's another. They're much more beautiful even in person. Like, they're gorgeous. I wish I had some things on here and then I would show you guys. So, thank you for looking. Oh shit, I'm way behind on the chat.
No.
Oh, Aqua
Cube down.
4 Tiger. Uh-oh. No way. That sucks. So he had to send some back that didn't work, but he still has 3 that works. I'm trying to catch up, guys. Sorry. Why you got $1,000 of items in your cart? Because it's my wish list.
Because Shirley's secretly rich.
I am. I just didn't tell everybody. I'm just a poor person in training.
Mm-hmm.
I'm old poor. I'm old poor. That's what they call it instead of old money. I'm old poor. I'm trying to catch up. I'm so far behind. Uh-oh. Did I miss somebody? Uncle Smiley's here. Hey, Uncle Smiley. Sorry, I'm behind everybody. And yes, Besso, that was a Blue Galaris. Aren't they gorgeous? I'm so excited that I have them. I'm really ridiculously excited. I've got them on the 29, and I'm trying to plant it, but I've got the plants in another container with water, and I'm not doing very good about planting it. But they got tons of breeder mops. Moneybags Maven. Beto says. Yeah, that's
accurate.
Empty money bags, maybe. Funk says he's not scared of life. Right. Okay, Funk, whatever helps you sleep at night. So what are you feeding everybody now? What are you feeding them?
Brine shrimp, frozen brine shrimp, magic small fish feed from the co-op, and then I'm defrosting rapashi and some extreme community crave flake. And you froze, and you're back. Stop freezing, Shirley. Cut it out.
I will try right away. I shall do that right now. My apologies.
Shirley, you've been just criming all over the place with your freezing on us.
Oh, that's prime time fish crime. Prime time to do it. Sessions, baby. Uncle Smiley, you got.
We promised fish crime, not crime on the stream.
Yeah, good point.
Stream crime.
Oh, stream crime. I mean, stream crime. I can't even talk today. So, Uncle Smiley, we're talking about fish crimes. What fish crimes have you gotten away with? What fish crimes have you not? What happened? When we say fish crimes, it's like Mel with her being told she can't have any more tanks, so she had a floor pond instead and a shelf puddle.
Yeah, and so the floor pond was only a thing for a time, like until the acceptance phase hit in, like with the significant other, and once the acceptance phase hit, I got that thing off the floor as fast as I could because that was like I never again. I don't know. I mean, like it was a pain in the butt to siphon. That was before I had the Python, so I didn't really have any. I had to like try and siphon it off of the floor when I was trying to do water changes. That was a pain in the butt.
I can imagine.
Also, it got neglected a lot.
Yeah, mine on lower racks. They're okay because I've got them up some, but they're still way down, so they get kind of neglected. Art says he trained his guppies to rob banks. Yeah, that's a good fish crime. Did you get away with it? Did you get away with it, Art?
My goodness, Funk is here. Or was here recently.
So who knows?
You froze again. Funk is here though. Or was here.
Yeah, I told you that earlier, but I said
that
earlier.
You were probably frozen.
Yeah. Well, I'm freezing crap. And I froze again, right?
Yep.
Funk said he's gonna go tell his wife right now. He ain't ever scared. I can see him shaking from here, and I can't see him.
Well, I'm sure his wife is more supportive of all the takes than.
Well, yeah, he's got to. He's got like a whole business now.
Yep.
Or he might be divorced.
Secretly.
Now, there you go. That was me again, wasn't it?
Yep, you keep freezing.
Yep. I might have to call it then for the night. This guys, this is driving me fucking crazy. So,
yeah.
Well,
Well,
friend's house, so I don't really think it'd be good to do a 3-hour stream.
right. Well.
Oh, Funk said I wasn't freezing on his side. Everybody else said I was freezing though, Funk. They're being mean to me. But next Saturday at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern, and then every time between for the various time zones. That is our plan for the next time. That's what we're going to do. You guys be thinking of some crimes because this is confession hour, man. We got to do it.
Yeah, we best get busy pissing off the fish police until next Saturday. You have a week to commit more crime.
A week. You have 1 week, and then you must tell us because, yeah, that's ridiculous. But, I was going to. Oh, shit. 5-0.
You guys hear that? They're here.
Oh, my God. Run, everybody. Run, run, run.